A moment from inside the White House is now raising fresh questions about President Trump again. During a healthcare affordability event on Thursday afternoon, the president appeared to struggle to stay awake on camera. As Trump sat alongside top health officials, including Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and Mehmet Oz, he allowed others to speak. But that's when viewers noticed something unusual. His head began to tilt to the side, his face appeared to droop, and his eyes slowly shut. At one point, he leaned back in his chair, appearing completely out of it. The moment quickly went viral. A clip shared online by user @Troopar captured the scene, with the caption, quote, "Trump is about to hit REM on camera during an Oval Office event." Others reacted with concern. Quote, "It's unreal that this is a completely regular occurrence and they all just pretend it's not happening." All of this unfolding during a major policy announcement. Trump had just revealed a new deal with pharmaceutical company Regeneron, part of his Most Favored Nation initiative. According to The Hill, this marks the 17th agreement with major drug companies aimed at lowering prices. But this moment is not happening in isolation. Concerns about Trump's health have been quietly building on both sides of the political spectrum. Recently, commentator Ben Meiselas claimed that the president may have skipped or delayed his annual physical for 2026. He suggested, quote, "Trump might be dodging the appointment or covering up less than ideal results." Adding to the speculation, Trump himself had revealed last October that he underwent an MRI scan, but declined to explain why.
Readout Walter Reed mentioned advanced medical imaging. Did you get an MRI? Can you tell us what that was?
I did. I got an MRI. It was perfect. Yeah. I mean, I gave you the full results. We had an MRI, and in the machine, the whole thing, and it was perfect. Yeah.
Did you say what in particular?
You could ask the doctors. In fact, we have doctors traveling with us, but I think they gave you a very conclusive. Nobody has ever given you reports like I gave you. And if I didn't think it was going to be good, either I would let you know negatively, I wouldn't run, I'd do something. But the doctor said some of the best reports for the age, some of the best reports.
And as these questions grow louder, the White House has pushed back. Officials have repeatedly dismissed concerns about his energy levels. One explanation, his intense work schedule. Another, quote, "When Trump leans back or closes his eyes during meetings, he's actually listening more intently." But critics aren't convinced. Now, with viral footage, growing speculation, and unanswered questions, this latest moment is adding fuel to an already sensitive debate.
Most respected pharmaceutical companies anywhere in the world, frankly, I know it very well, is Regeneron, and it's agreed to offer their prescription medications at heavily discounted Most Favored Nation prices. In other words, their numbers will come down at levels that nobody's ever seen before. The whole Most Favored Nation thing that we've been able to do with Bobby and Maz and everybody behind me, Marty, has been incredible. It's the biggest price reduction in drugs in history. By itself, we should win the midterms, but it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. It doesn't work that way. With this announcement, 17 of the world's largest pharmaceutical companies, representing 80% of the branded drug market, have now agreed to sell their drugs to American patients at the lowest prices anywhere in the world. We're going to have the lowest prices in the world. This will result in the largest drop in prescription drug prices in the history of the United States of America. I mean, it should be front page news, but it won't be. It'll be back on page 19, but the people get it. That's why we're in the Oval Office, I guess. The company will also invest $27 billion to build up research and development and pharmaceutical manufacturing here in America, which is a big thank you very much. Today, I'm also announcing that the FDA has just approved a new drug from Regeneron called Otarmany, a gene therapy curing a rare disease that causes deafness.
Thank you, Mr. President. I was reminded when the President was speaking of a conversation that I had yesterday with one of the Democratic senators who was questioning me during a hearing, and she was ridiculing President Trump for his math, and she was saying it's mathematically impossible to have a drug drop by 600% cost, which he had claimed. And I said, well, if the drug was $100 and it raised the price to $600, that would be a 600% rise. Well, if it drops from 600 to 100, that's a 600% savings. And the President used that mathematical device to illustrate the magnitude of the theft that has been happening against our country and our people.
I respect him a lot, but I just want to thank you, Sarah. That's incredible, you and your family.